Hey YouTube, Nick the Smoking Irishman here. Haven't made a video for about a week, so I thought I'd get on and see how you guys are doing. Do my housekeeping here real quick. First thing on, this is for you, Swamp Piper 84. I am smoking some Deep Hollow. It's good stuff. And I'm smoking it in the Molina. I believe it's called a Fire. I don't know what the shape is, but it's a Molina Fire that I won in Dan, Pipe Smoker Wales contest. Whoa, where's that? And I'm tamping with a Smoking Irishman tamper. And I'm smoking some Diet Pepsi. Or drinking some Diet Pepsi. Not really much to, not anything specific to talk about here. Just thought I'd get on and maybe do a little bit of a ramble. Sitting in my truck down by the river. Hot. It's not hot, it's just humid. And there's like no wind movement. So I can't say it enough, guys. I was on Voxer this morning talking to Eric and Alex George and Ozark Hillbilly. And it's just a good time. Laughing. Just kind of, you know, bullshitting for the most part. Just having a good time. You all should, if you haven't yet, you should. Download Voxer onto your phone. Get a hold of us on YouTube, or on Voxer. It's just a good time. I had to get a new phone, and when I went to sign into my Voxer account on my new phone, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me sign in. So I had to start a new Voxer account. So my Voxer information has changed. So I guess I'll put that information down in the comment section again, and or the description or whatever, in the cellar bucket, whatever you want to call it. My last video, one of my last two videos, I think either my last one or the one prior to that, I put it in there, and then I changed it again when it changed, so you can look there too if you'd like. It's in the comments there, but it's just a really good time. And with football season starting, you know, we're all picking on each other about football. And Eric had this idea of starting a kind of a football pool. Everybody in what we call the Rat Pack pick a team, and at the end of the season, whoever has the most wins, and that goes through to preseason or postseason too. But whoever has the most wins, everybody else have to send that person a tin of that person's favorite tobacco. So right now I think we have 8 people in it. So if I win, I get 8 tins of tobacco that are my favorite. So that's a pretty cool deal. So I would encourage you to, if you're into football, even if you're not into football, but to find us and join us with the whole football season banter and my team's better than your team, all that stuff. Have a good time. See if you can get into that. Because that's a whole lot of tobacco to be getting. I think Alex George said he wants dark, strong Kentucky. Eric says he wants Seattle Pipe Club's Deception Pass. So 7 tins of dark, strong Kentucky or Deception Pass. That's a pretty good amount of tobacco for you. Of what your favorite would be. So, just spending the day driving around, looking for a job. Haven't worked all week. Well, I worked Monday. Got off early on Monday. Me and the boss and I had an argument. He told me since I didn't want to work, which is completely wrong. I just don't want to go back over the road. He told me since I didn't want to work, go home and wait for him to call. So, I've been going around looking at local jobs, all kinds of things. One of the local vape stores here in town, or not in town, next door, is hiring for a manager. Well, I've got, up till truck driving, every job I had was a manager. So I've got plenty of management experience, so that'd be kind of a cool job. So I feel like I got something between my fingers. So I don't know what else to talk about. I'm just kind of rambling. My front door broke last night. That was interesting. Savannah, my stepdaughter, she's allergic to bees. And every summer, since her and her mom and I have been together, she has figured out how to get stung by a bee. I couldn't tell you when the last time that I got stung by a bee was. But somehow, this girl is incredibly allergic to bees. Every summer, figures out how to get stung by a bee. I know it's not her fault, but it's just frustrating, you know. And she reacts very quickly to the bee sting, to the venom in it. I mean, we get the EpiPen out and give it to her, and I mean it just basically just slows everything down. But her lips start turning blue. She starts getting pale. Lips start swelling. So I mean, it's no messing around with it, you know. So yeah, so she got stung by a bee last night, and in the process of getting stung by the bee, Brandy went running outside to, you know, give her the shot, and broke the front door. I think she broke the front door. Somebody broke the front door. So yeah, I gotta get a front door. Had my cousin's husband come over and he looked at it last night. I couldn't even get it shut. He got it to where it gets shut. I was beating on it with a hammer. It's not square anymore. It's kind of like that. And it's a real cheap door with a metal or a steel skin on the outside, and the skin it's coming unskinned, I guess, is the best way that I could put it. So he came over and looked at it and said, well, we need to get a new door, but he got it shut so that and we're just using the back door until I can get it fixed, until I can get the door. But the door is a really funny shaped door. He sent me today looking for a slab door, but no, it's not pre-hung, not in a frame or anything. And he wants a wood one because he says a wood one because the door shaped is a real awkward measurement. So I went to the hardware store, to the local home improvement store, and they of course don't have the right door, and they don't have the right door. They don't have it in wood, so they don't have the right height of the door because it's a real funny height. And they don't have it in wood, so I gotta get a hold of my cousin's husband and see if he thinks he can cut down the steel door, because he was just gonna cut down a wood door and he thought that'd be easier, but they don't have steel or wood door. They don't have steel. Doors are expensive too. I mean, just a slab, no frame, no nothing, no window, no peephole, no nothing in the door, just a regular old door, $100 before tax. So right went up. So yeah, that's what's going on here with me. Swamp Piper 84. Today's Friday, so tomorrow is the first annual Swamp Piper meetup in Florida. Tell you what, if I lived closer to Florida, I'd be going, because that sounds like that's going to be a good time. I just sounded like Uncle Eddie from National Lampoon's Vacations. Good. So I'm sure that Swamp Piper will have several videos out talking about how cool the meetup is. So guys, be looking for that. I don't know too much else. Just getting on talking, seeing how you guys are doing. So, I've wasted enough of your time here, about 14 minutes. I'll let you guys go. Be looking for Swamp Piper to put up some videos about his meetup. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, speaking of meetup, there's some guys here in this local area of mine, and when I say local, I mean very broad local. But we should figure out how to have our own meetup. So if you live in the Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Missouri, even Indiana area, you know, if we have to drive a little ways or whatever, get a hold of me on Voxer, which I will put my Voxer information in the description, and we'll see if we can set up some kind of a meetup for us. So that's all I got for you guys, so I'll let you go. As always, guys, wherever you go, whatever you do, may the luck of the Irish be there with you. Thanks a lot.